They're crazy. I saw one picking her nose trying to put it on the wall. And I said, at least make it artistic. At least make it a design and make it modern art, you weirdo. Yeah. Yeah. And then we made eye contact too. She was like mid plucking and then she's like reaching for the wall in slow motion.
Well,
like,
at least,
yeah.
at least she didn't eat it, right?
You know. Okay, never mind.
What? What?
I told my sister once, I feel like it'd be better if they ate it, right? Because like then you don't have to clean up the book. Because I'm a loving sister. I care about my sister. And
So
I said,
what did she say?
she was like, 70, you're crazy. I was like, at least if they eat it, you don't have to clean up after them. And you can finally get like 1 second, 1 millisecond of rest, don't you think? And then she was like, oh my God, you're the worst.
Stephanie goes, Mia, look. This is a treat.
Yum, yum, yum. Nom, nom, nom.
This is the forbidden
Yeah.
chocolate.
Also, I started doing this thing where anytime I'm eating something delicious around the kids that I don't want to share, I say it's medicine. So maybe I should say the boogers are a snack. But anyway, I'm obsessed with that influencer, and there's another influencer that I'm genuinely kind of really into right now, and they're on Douyin. I can't download Douyin on my app for some reason. Tiffany, my sister-in-law, won't help me. I don't know why. I put out an SOS, and I think that she's doing it for my mental clarity and my mental sanity, because if I had Douyin, which is the Chinese version of TikTok, I would never get off of Douyin. TikTok itself is already bad. Douyin? Are you kidding me? I don't even understand the fucking language.
I mean, you basically
Yeah.
get Douyin experience now on Red, on Xiaohongshu.
It's not the same as Douyin. It's not the same as Douyin. Let me tell you the craziest thing about Douyin. I come across so many American interrogation tapes on Douyin. Like lots of like weird American culture stuff on Douyin. And I love reading the comments because they're like, these people are fucking weird. And I'm like, yeah, yeah, we are. Okay, it's sick and twisted. But my favorite person on Douyin, I don't even know how I came across him. His name is Special Agent Butt.
What?
You know why? Special Agent Butt. His resume is long. It's in depth. There's so much going in and out and all up around it. He's been across 17 provinces in China. He travels 17 provinces, 225 locations, 32 universities, 26 hotels. In total, he is a reviewer. Special Agent Butt. What do you think he reviews?
Butts?
Like other people's butts or his butt?
Other people's butts.
So imagine this. He walks up to someone on the street and he says, my name is Special Agent Butt, and I'm here to measure your butt, rank your butt.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Sounds a little...
Illegal.
Yeah. Like
Okay.
harassment, but...
Yeah. Okay, but you think maybe he's this evil TikToker that made his career off of that. He reviews toilets. He has reviewed 582 toilets across China. He is a finance graduate from Beijing University, which is like the Harvard of China. And now he goes around. Yeah, he talks about that all the time. He says, guys, everyone, I am basically one of the smartest graduates in the country, and I am going into the niche sector. And everyone comments, don't worry. I think you're the only person going into this niche sector. Like you have job security at least. So he goes to all these malls and he reviews the flushing power of the toilet. Because if you're on a date, you have to go do your business, it doesn't flush. What does that mean? What does that mean?
That means you just left a surprise for the next...
Can I tell you something so embarrassing?
Sure.
I don't even know if I should be repeating this out loud. I haven't even told you in private. Okay, I'm going to cut this out if it's too embarrassing. That time we were coming back from New York and we were at the airport in Atlanta. Okay, so I went into the restroom and there was nobody in the restroom. I think there was like two stalls open, but there wasn't a line. So there was two stalls open. I go into one of the stalls and I had been holding it in the entire flight. We had just landed and I didn't take my anti-gas Tums, which I have to do prior to any liftoff, takeoff, nothing. Something here turns into kombucha once I reach a certain altitude. However, I reach that point, it's a bubbling, and I let it burst. Then I walk out, okay, and there's a whole line of people. And that's fine, right? I'm like, whatever.
It's okay. We all been there.
No, that's not the embarrassing part. Okay, there's a whole line of people. The person in the front of the line, and I can see them as I'm washing my hands, goes into the stall, the only open stall, the one that I came out of, and then comes back out and waits for the next one.
So they made a Yui.
They made a Yui in front of my face.
And then they go, you go first.
Yes, you first. Anyway, that's not even what we're talking about today. I'm bringing this up because it really takes a lot to
I don't even know where we're at right now. It went from the playground to the toilet.
Oh, then you really have no clue where this is going. I'm about to take you on a trip. Just get ready, buckle it up, put your seatbelts on, hands on the steering wheel. Okay, so basically, the whole reason that I got here is it takes a lot to stand out in China as a Douyin influencer. You've got a billion different people that you're competing with, and it feels like everyone on Chinese social media, they have a saying for it. They said this is the profile: fair, rich, and pretty.
Yes, it's called Bai Fu Mei. Yes.
Yeah, literally colorism, socioeconomicism, and then pretty privilege. Yeah, it's literally like the worst three things combined in one. And they said, those are the influencers that you're going to see. They're all fair, rich, and pretty. And guess what? It's not their fault. They're fair, rich, and pretty. Kudos to them. Do your thing. Live your life. Post your videos, right? But there's so many of them. Everyone said everybody is fair, rich, and pretty these days. It seems like every corner of the internet has 50 million of them competing for the attention. Until last year, there was a shift in China, a social cultural shift. It was an earthquake. It was the birthing of the UN influencer. And you're wondering what the that is, because that's the question that I had. What's a UN influencer? A United Nations influencer. You got a lot of questions. I can see it in your eyeballs right now. Don't ask, because I'm going to answer them all. February 2024, a creator named Shirley posts a video on Douyin, and everyone is scrolling. Fair, rich, and pretty, fair, rich, and pretty. Ooh, that's a good toilet. And then they keep scrolling, right? And then suddenly they land on this opening line. Good morning. Today, I am going to the United Nations headquarters for lunch. And it is just one of those moments where you're casually swiping through your feed and you're passing her video and you think, wait, what the fork do you mean you're going to the United Nations headquarters? Is this a fucking Chipotle? I'm sorry, did they open up a Chick-fil-A inside of the United Nations headquarters? What do you mean you're just gonna go eat lunch there? Everyone who comes across her video that day has the same reactions. Is this girl serious? What is she talking about? So they scroll back and they see this beautiful, stunning girl sitting in a car, casually talking about her plans to have lunch at the UN headquarters. So as these words are leaving her mouth, she's like casually tucking her hair behind her ears. Boom! Large pearl earrings. And everyone's like, wait, what's going on? She looks 21, 22. She looks rich. She's beautiful. And she's going to the United Nations headquarters. Then she gets there. She checks in. She goes to the restroom and she's like, guys, I'm going to show you guys my outfit, but I'm dressed really casually today. It's a casual event. I'm just eating with my own team, so I'm not going to wear anything super formal. She pins the camera to the full-length mirror in the bathroom. She's decked out head to toe in Christian Dior. Like everything Christian Dior. Her outfit is probably like $10,000, not including accessories and handbags. Just her clothing. Then she shows her walking through the hallways of the United Nations. She's like periodically waving
like the
and
headquarter?
stuff. Yeah, where you can't even just like walk in. You can't just walk in there. This is not a museum. This is not like a public library. Yeah. I don't know. I imagine it's like the Pentagon. Okay, clearly
so
not.
So what is her job? Does she say like what
nobody
she
knows.
does?
Nobody knows.
Okay.
So then she's like, let me just show you what's going on. Then she sits down at this like circular table in the cafeteria of the United Nations. And then she has a little plaque What?
Whenever you say she sits down at the United Nations, I'm just seeing like sitting with all the head of the every nation.
Actually, she does sit in front of Bill Gates at one point. So perhaps, yeah. So she sits down at this circular cafeteria table. It looks okay. I would give it like a 3.5, 4-star type of vibe from a hotel. But it's the United Nations, so it's like 10 stars automatically, because how cool is that? She shows a plaque card with her name on there, Shirley Lin. It's like a little wedding. And she's sitting there. There's clearly people next to her, but she doesn't show them out of respect for, I don't know, national security. Who the fuck knows, right? And she's eating the food. It looks like delicate